Hi, my name is Ernest Nyako Apple. I'm a land banker. What I do is I buy lands, register them, secure them, and keep them for some years. Later, when the place that I bought the land developed or the price of the land appreciates, then I sell it. So that's what I do. I sometimes also help people to buy land. So when you are going to buy land, then you don't have anyone to help you in buying the land or helping you or assisting you. You can call me. I can be of help. But today, what I'm here to teach is I'm here to talk about land document details in Ghana. So, land document details in Ghana. When we say land documents in Ghana, what do you think it is? Land document is a written document prepared by a qualified and certified surveyor, registered at land commission and given to the owner. That's the landowner. So land document is a written document prepared by a qualified and certified surveyor, registered at lands commission and given back to the rightful owner. So that's what a land document is. But in Ghana, the only place that you can register your land is lands commission. That's land commission. We have two types of land registration documents. So land registration documents, we have land title, then we have this land deeds. So let me say it again. We have the land title registration, then we have land deeds registration. So there are two types of registration that you can do in Ghana. So you have the land title registration, then the land deeds registration. Some part of the country, that's Ghana, some regions, they do land title. So if you go to Accra, they do land title. Kumasi, some part of Kumasi, Ashanti region too, they do land title. But apart from these two, the other regions, they do land deeds registration. Okay, so I'm in Takrady, so I'll talk more on the land deeds registration. So land deeds registration in Takrady or in Western region, that is the last stage that you do at lands commission. That means that your land is fully registered. If it's Accra, land title registration, that's also the last stage that you do. That means that the land is fully registered. But in land registration, we have some few things that I have to make it known to you. We have freehold, then we have leasehold. So when we say freehold, what do you mean by freehold? So it means that the land is owned absolutely or absolute by a family. It means that asase no yɛ ebusua ne dea. Saa asase no ebusua ne dea till eternity. So the land belongs to the family till eternity. Then we have something called leasehold. Leasehold means that the land belongs to the family and the family have sold the land to someone. But the person that they sold the land, they've given a time or some years to own the land. So leasehold. So most of our lands in Ghana are leasehold. So the family or the person selling the land to you will give you a specific time that you can own the land. So if you are a Ghanaian, you are given 99 years that you can own the land by law. Then if you are a foreigner, you are given 50 years to own the land. So a foreigner can be Nigerian, Togolese, American, who is staying in Ghana or want to do business in Ghana. So for Ghanaian, you are given 99 years that you can own the land, but for foreigners, you are given 50 years. Okay, so I've explained what a freehold and a leasehold. Now I said that most of our land are leasehold, but for the documentation, there are three types of documentation or land documentation that they can handle it to you. A land documentation can also be an indenture or assignment or sublease. So I'm going to take them one by one. An indenture means that you are the first person to buy from the family. So when you buy the land from the family, a surveyor have to go to the land, pick some coordinates and prepare an indenture for you, land indenture. So indenture means that you are the first person that you bought the land from the family. After they prepare the indenture, then you take it to lands commission to do the registration. So if you are in Accra, you do title registration. If you are in Takrady, you do deeds registration. Correct. And if the document also can be an assignment. When you say assignment, assignment means that you bought it from someone, bought it from the family and you are buying from that person. So let's say you be the second person buying the land. So most of the time, if you are not the first person that you buy the land, you'll be given, if you are a second person, you'll be given something, we call it an assignment. But that assignment, your surveyor also have to go and pick a new coordinate and prepare a site plan, or yes, a site plan, and use that site plan to generate an assignment. Then that assignment you take it to lands commission and also change the name into your name or register it into your name. But the land, a document being assignment or an indenture, you have something called sublease. So let's say you bought the land from a family and you've registered it into your name, that's assignment. But you don't want to sell the land to someone, you don't want to sell it, but you want to give him sublease. You want to give him some within the 99 years. You want to give a person like 30 years to own the land, or 40 years to own the land, or 10 years to own the land. It's called sublease. Or even assignment, then you don't want to sell the land, you want to rent the land to someone within some number of years, less than the actual year. Is called sublease. So if you have a land and when the land is sited, you don't want to sell it, you can rent the land. If you rent the land, they prepare something you call sublease, and the person also take it to lands commission and they'll do it for him. So you can have an indenture, you can have an assignment, or you can have a sublease. Okay, both being indenture, assignment, or sublease, there are some things that you need to have in this documentation. One, a contract agreement between the two parties. So if you are buying it from a family, there's an agreement that you go. If you are buying it from someone that is second owner, buying from the first owner or the first buyer, there's an agreement that you go. But now it's going to be from the family to the first sell, to the first buyer and to the second buyer. If it's an indenture, an agreement between the family and you that you are buying. So there are some things that you need to have. That's contract agreement between the two parties. So this contract or agreement um, has both parties' name. So the family name and the new owner's name, or the first buyer's name and the second buyer's name. Then the number of years that the family is given. So if it's an indenture, 99 years. If it's a sublease, it depends on the person. If you are a foreigner to, you'll be given 50 years. So the number of years, so they have, it contains the number of years that you can own the land. Then two, the amount that you bought the land is also in the indenture, that's in the agreement or the document that they prepare for you. Then we also have a payable ground rent that you have to pay to the family. So there's a portion that you need to pay a ground rent to the family. Then we have the number of years that you have to develop the land. So the number of years that you have to develop the land. This thing, please take note. The number of years you have to develop. In some family, they will say 3 years. Some family, they say 4 years. Some they say 5 years. The number of years they give you, if you don't do anything on the land, the family can go for re-entry and they can take the land from you. So please, if you buy if you buy a land, then they prepare your land documents for you. Kindly check the agreement so that you will not go contrary to the agreement. Okay, the indenture or the assignment or the sub also has a site plan. It has a site plan inside. This site plan have the land size, the size of the land. This site plan has the land location, when the land is located. This site plan has the plot number or the land number, and this site plan has the two surveyors, their signatures and their name. So the surveyor who went to print the document, his name is there, and the original surveyor who signed the cadastral site plan name and signature also is there. If you don't have these things there, when it goes to lands commission, they will not register the land for you. And the third point, we have the document also has witnesses from both parties. So witness that confirms that so and so date you bought the land from this person, and this person has given the land. So you have two witnesses from the family side and to the new owner's side. If it's an indenture to the second buyer and the third buyer, there's a witness to witness both parties. Then the fourth point is there's a High Court of Justice approval and signature. Every proper document, land document, you should have the High Court of Justice approval and signature inside the document. Then the fifth point, the deed number or the title number in the document. You have to know, you have to see that there is a deed number or title or land title number. If the land is fully registered, you have to see these things there. If you don't see this, then the land is not fully registered. So if your land is fully registered, you should see the deed number or the title number there. Then the last point, you have to see the registrar of lands commission's approval and signature. So you have to see that the registrar of lands commission's approval and signature. So please, every document should have this. Every land document should have this. If it doesn't have these things, it's that the land is not fully registered. The land is not fully registered. So let me go through. First, I said something like we have two types of registration. Land registration. We have the land title registration. Then we have land deeds registration. And I said that in Ghana, these are only two registrations that we have. But when you say land title registration, it's only two parts or two regions that they do land title registration. That's Accra and some part of Ashanti region. By other region, or we do land deeds registration. They are all the same. That's the last stage that you can do. That shows that your land is fully registered. If you don't get to that stage, now your land is not fully registered. Okay, and I said something that we have something called freehold, then leasehold. When you say freehold means that the family owns the land absolute, or the person owns the land absolute. The land they need there to their kingdom come. But when you say leasehold, it means that the family has given the land to someone and they are giving the person a time frame that you need to own the land. So in Venezuela, the family will take the land from the person. Okay, then I said something like every land document, either it will be indenture or assignment or sublease. And I said that indenture means that you are the first person that you bought the land from the family. So if you buy a land for your family, they'll prepare something you call indenture. But if you are not the first buyer and you are a second buyer, they will prepare something you call assignment. The assignment means that you are the second person buying the land. Then either assignment or indenture. If someone wants to rent your land for some years, 50 years, 40 years, that one you can, we prepare something you call sublease. You lease the land for that person. Okay. Then I said that in this documentation, or there are some things that you have to see inside, either being indenture, assignment, or sublease. There should be an agreement between both parties. They should have both parties' name, the number of years that the person is giving it to you, then a payable ground rent that you need to pay to the family. There should be a number of years that you have to develop the land. If you don't develop the land, the family can take it from you. That's called re-entry. So please, re-entry, you need to develop the land. And in the documents, they say that a complete concrete building. So if you fence the land, it's not a building. They can do re-entry. Please take note. If you fence the land and you don't erect any building on top, they can do re-entry. But the good news is that they didn't tell you that to build 2 bedroom. They didn't give you the size. So you can even build a security room, maybe 6 by 6 feet or 8 by 8 feet, and roof it is still a building. So in order not to, for your landlord to take it from you, make sure that you read the contract, the agreement will, and do it as it is there. Then every document should have a site plan, and this site plan has the land size, the land location, the land number, surveyor's name and signature on top. And I said that every document should have witness from both parties. So you should have both witness from both parties. And the document also should be signed and approved by the High Court. Then the document should have a D number, this number or title number. Then the document should be signed by the Lands Commission registrar and name. So thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the page. Please don't think that you don't need these things. You need them now. So get the knowledge now, so that when your time is due to buy land, you not do this mistakes. If this video is useful, kindly share it to your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, so anytime I drop a new video, you get the chance to watch. I help people to buy land and I sell land. If you want land to buy, you can call me. If you are going to buy land and need my advice, wherever you are, you can call me. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.